Hey everyone. You can probably hear our dog barking. Squirrel dog, she was up our tree and Lane went up there. See if he could get him a squirrel. I think we may take her out this afternoon. Try to get some. He got one with her yesterday afternoon treed up there. But hey, I want to give a big shout out to that Wood guy. He mentioned us on a video. We thank you very much. We have gained several new subscribers. He does firewood. He cuts some timber out in the woods. Yeah, he hauls it in. He's got a
Big Bob.
a processor that he processes with, delivers it and everything. He's a pretty cool guy. Check him out on YouTube. Need to see if you can put links down at the bottom of these videos to where they can go to it.
I will try to do that.
And
I'm trying to learn how to do that.
we thank him so much for that. We enjoy watching him.
Yeah.
Enjoy seeing young people succeed, start out working for themselves. I've been working for myself for 21 years now, ever since I was about 30 years old. So I started out in a sanitation business, had a garbage business. It's a garbage business, but the professional name is sanitation, but it's just another name for a garbage man. I started out doing that. Worked in fab shops for several years, for, I don't know, 12 years, I guess. Worked in fab shop, fabricated, welded. I had a friend. He is passed on now, but he had a garbage business, and he come to me about buying in and us building it up, and we did, and we done real good. And I got sick with Lyme disease.
About 10 years ago.
Was it 13 years ago? 14 years ago, I
About
guess.
10, 11, 12, something like that.
Something like that. I got sick with Lyme disease. And it was just too fast paced for me. I couldn't keep up with it because of the Lyme disease. I felt so bad. I sold out of that and finally figured out what was wrong with me about 6 months later. With Lyme disease, we went and seen a specialist. My wife and I both have Lyme disease. We went and seen a specialist up in Indianapolis, because where we live out here, the doctors, I mean, they look at you like you're crazy if you know.
If you say you've got Lyme's disease,
if you say you got Lyme's, they just about laugh at you. So we just don't even mess with the doctors here. We found a specialist up in Indianapolis. We went and seen her, and she has tremendously helped us back on our feet to where we can work again and be functional. And we thank her so much for that. She's actually retired now. Somebody new is taking over her practice, but we want to thank her tremendously for helping us. Let's see, I got a few more teeth right here to hit, and then we're gonna go cut some trees down. Do a little video here, and it's a nice day, and what is the date today? The 28th?
Oh gosh, no. It's the 28th.
28th of December, and it's going to be 60 degrees today. We don't get that very often, but it's wet. I mean, it's rained enough here.
We're in the mud.
We've got a whole year's worth of rain here in the past month. The rainy weather hit us about a month early this year than what it normally does. Normally, we get to log up till on up into December before it starts raining us out. But this year it hit back in November, so we ain't done much at all in over a month. We're cutting some trees here on the farm. We got some trees that are ready to be cut, and need to thin some of them out, and we're wanting to thicken some spots up for bedding for our deer here on this farm here. We don't hunt here a whole lot, but we do see a lot of deer here, but we're just trying to get it to where it'll hold them, keep them here without, you know, us raising them and somebody else shooting them the next farm over, you know. So we're just trying to get it to where we can hold them and keep them here most of the time. Obviously, you can't do it always in the rut, you know. They're going to go, but they're going to go where they want to. But we'll try to give them every chance we can to keep them here with food and shit in bedding area, and don't disturb them. We got a couple spots on the farm we never go to.
On purpose.
On purpose because of that. But we're gonna go in there and cut some trees out. and get it to thicken up for them for the next few years, and it'll be really good bedding. And try to help the deer out. We just enjoy the deer hunting and stuff. Have fun doing it. We'll plant a bunch of fields this spring. I'm gonna plant some beans and stuff like that for the deer. As I'm doing it, if you got any questions, I've planted thousands of acres for the deer. Beans and corn and
Climbing.
food plots. I mean, just, clover.
Winter wheat.
One thing I can tell you, winter wheat, the two best food plots for deer, the very best that I have found, is soybeans for summertime and your winter oats. Winter oats. They'll walk through a wheat field. They'll walk through all this high dollar stuff that they sell with your different stuff all in it. They'll walk through all that. All you got to do is go to your local co-op and get winter oats. Not summer oats, winter oats. Winter oats look more like a wheat seed. They're big and fat. So, but yeah, they're simple. Disc your ground, throw them. I mean, you don't got to do a whole lot, and hit them with some fertilizer, and they'll grow, and the deer will flock to them. And we don't plant much of the turnips and that kind of stuff much anymore because
They stink.
They stink when they die, and they just, I mean, we'll plant a few turnips in some of our patches just so we can eat them, because I'll always try to fertilize. I'll hit it with 300 or 400 pound per acre of fertilizer whenever I do a food plot. That's the main thing right there.
Yeah.
Don't slack on your fertilizer.
Yeah.
If you ain't got the money to buy the fertilizer, don't plant the field. You're just throwing your money away. It won't grow enough to stay ahead of the deer. The deer don't like it as much. I will tell you a secret though. You've got a deer standing around a food plot, and you plant that food plot, go over by the deer stand if you want to concentrate them over to one spot, and put extra fertilizer out in front of that deer stand, extra fertilizer. And the deer will come, they'll migrate over to that one spot. That grass is a whole lot sweeter, grows faster, more tender, and they were designed to eat food. Their body knows which is more nutritious than other foods. So if you got a field and less fertilizer over here and more fertilizer over here, it's gonna grow faster, it's gonna be tender, and it's gonna be a little more nutritious. So remember that. That's a good tip right there. Over and out. We're gonna go cut some trees. We'll see you in a little bit.